Hello everybody, Ian back here with the cars video. Wanted to make a video on cars. It's a big hobby of mine, passion, knowing about cars, knowing, how cars work, stuff like that. And it's been a big passion because ever since I was a little kid, I always saw cars and trucks pass by on the road, and I always thought, oh, look at this car, look at that car. And I still kind of do that if it's really nice or it stands out, something like an interesting model. But cars, what I love about it is it's kind of like a house or an apartment. Every car has its own different features and its own strengths and weaknesses. And that's really cool for me to see, the differences between like an American car and maybe a Honda or a Japanese car. So that's something that's always just fascinated me. And I've always seen these sports cars in Raleigh drive by, or just a nice Mercedes-Benz or BMW. My favorite brand for me when it comes to luxury, at least, it's got to be Mercedes-Benz. And I know BMW might be a little bit more popular, but for me, Mercedes-Benz is it because their look of the cars, to me, just look a little bit more luxury. They look a little nicer than a BMW. Not saying a BMW doesn't look bad, but the Mercedes-Benz just beats it by a little bit. And it's just Mercedes-Benz, it's just an awesome, awesome brand. So my favorite, everyday car has got to be the Camry, Toyota. Shout out to them. I've kind of had a Camry a lot in my life, whether it was when I was younger or now. So Camry is kind of the OG for me. And I still think that American cars are not as good as, foreign cars, whether that be Honda, Kia, Toyota. They're just not. And I'm sure there's a complicated answer behind that I've actually started looking into a little bit. But I just have always thought that they run better, they look better. You can find parts easier. Their dealerships are everywhere, whether it's, Toyota, one of these big brands. So, Japanese cars. But anyway, I also have to say, the car, if I wanted to get my dream car, it'd probably be a two-door Mercedes-Benz sports car. That's the car to kind of chill out and relax. That's kind of the car I would want one day. But yeah, cars, they just have always been a big part. I've been working at a car wash for about a year now, so I've seen so many different kinds of cars there. Oh my gosh, from old to new. It's amazing to see the transformation between an old car and a new car, whether that be the inside, the outside, how bumpers used to be, all metal on the back. Now, it's all one piece. That stuff fascinates me a lot. Also, how cars used to have antennas that stuck out on the side or sometimes in the back. Now it's just a little hubcap thing on top of your, on top of the car. Not much. And sometimes they're not even visible in that. They're just inside the car. So it's amazing to see the transformation. And, also a lot of older cars, less gas mileage, they're bulkier. Now these new cars are kind of compact. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. It's also amazing to see the minivan has declined like crazy the past 10 years. It's just gone down, down, and down. And it's getting harder and harder to buy a nice new minivan. And people are just buying SUVs. It's funny, I've never had a van in my life, like our family. So I've had an SUV. Shout out to Toyota Highlander. Great car. Still running strong. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Vans, they're around no more. So that's a little bit my thoughts on cars. I know how to work on them a little bit, fix them a tiny bit, I'm learning more and more. But cars, they're just awesome. I've been to a car show, multiple, so I love seeing the antique cars when they're all really nice and looking good. That's really, really neat. But my favorite probably old time car is probably a Shelby, a Ford Shelby. Even though it's American, like, that look is unreal with the stripes and everything. If you don't know what a Ford Shelby is, take a look. Incredible car. So that's my thoughts on cars. You know, if you have a crazy experience with cars, maybe, or you know somebody with a nice car, or maybe you just want to share something about cars I didn't know or I didn't mention, feel free to comment below. Hit the subscribe button, like button too. But yeah, next video is going to be on finance. I'm not sure when that's going to be. It's going to be within the next few days. But I will definitely have a video next Tuesday. And thanks for watching and have a great day. Thanks.